Good morning, everybody. Um, just dropped the missus off, so what a better way than to go live at what is it, 6:23 in the morning? Well, how about that? And I thought I'd share the other side of this of the where I'm driving, basically, um, for a morning such as this, because well, number of reasons. One, it would be fun, I suppose. Something other than just my face, I suppose. And we can flip it back in a minute. I thought this would be something different early in the morning. It is entirely, completely different experience live streaming with not me in the image, rather than showing you guys where I'm driving. It's so lovely, so quiet early in the morning. I didn't see any accidents this morning, which is nice. Um, Everything looked really nice this morning. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to just give you guys a different perspective compared to what I'm used to seeing. So I hope this suffices. May have pushed it there just a little bit, that crossing, but I thought it was important. It was definitely not something I was going to be able to stop for. But yeah, here we go. Green light, there we go. Much better. And yeah, so that's me this morning. Now this afternoon, I may live stream it. I had not this week, but last week, had a fascinating conversation. Uh, so me personally, I like Burger King burgers, but my kids, they're very fond of Wendy's burgers. And this afternoon, I thought I'd go eat a burger. So the reason why I mention this is I had this conversation with this colleague of mine who was talking. She was talking about her making um, tofu and stuff like that at home. Maybe not tofu, but like it's meatless meat. Now, she was telling me that Burger King has something called the Impossible Burger. So I thought it would be interesting. And my conversation with her was, um, I basically said, I basically said, in no uncertain terms, that eating this meatless meat is plastic. And she took offense to it. I said, hold on, that's not what I don't mean anything bad by it. It's something pretending to be something else. It's like the 80s rock bands. Well, they were not really rock bands, they were pop bands. But the front man would be somebody playing a guitar, but when you listen back to the music, you can't hear a guitar. It's like plastic music. And that's really the point that I was making. I wasn't knocking it at all. It was just a fact that I was trying to explain. And after I explained it, I think she understood exactly what I was saying. But meatless meat, Impossible Burger, it sounds like a fascinating something. I mean, it's not meat, and I have no idea whether it tastes like meat. So I thought I'd give it a try, um, and just see what it's all about. Now, I have no idea. Me personally, I don't understand veganism at all. I don't have anything to say about it. Um, my only thing was that I was saying was if you're gonna eat meat, or if you're not gonna eat meat, and you want something to like meat that isn't meat, I don't I don't know what the point or the purpose of it would be. And that's really all I wanted to say about that. I just couldn't understand the methodology behind it. It's really fascinating. So I thought I'd give it a shot. But anyways, enough about that. I can't imagine how many people that would watch this that would take offense to me saying it's plastic meat without the context of what I'm saying. And even within context, I suppose people would be very, very angry. Having said that, it's all good. So, anyways, enough about plasticky and meaty stuff. Other than that, life's good. It's still fairly dark here. 6:30. Well, it's got to be 6:30 now, isn't it? In the morning, the sun's about to rise. I'm not wearing any shades. It's way too dark for that. And and apparently it's 86 today. So let me see if I can flip this around. No, it's too dark. That's better. Sorry, guys, it's way too dark in the car still. But anyway, so I was thinking, um, today's the Thursday. I'm actually live streaming from the iPhone 50. Before I was using the iPhone 10s Max, whatever it was called, and something that I gave my son to use for a bit. His wrestling mate stepped on it, so I mean the back was knackered, the front was knackered, the phone was knackered. So before I couldn't read the comments. Now, obviously I'm driving at the moment, so I'm not reading the comments. But the point that I'm getting to is, you know, going forward, at least I'll be able to read the comments. I won't have to wait for like the next comment until I can read the comment. It was before it was really hit and miss, and sometimes there's some words on the screen I couldn't make out because my well, son's old phone, my old phone, my phone was just naked. So I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. um, yeah, the comments are always interesting. I love going through them. There's always a couple of interesting comments that uh, some of them I'm able to turn into dad jokes. So no offense to anybody that leaves a comment. Trust me, some of them are just apocalyptically funny. But having said that, it should be fine. Other than that, I wish I could turn this camera a bit so you guys can see more of the road. I don't think that's any better. I am so sorry. My the angle of the screen is really towards me, the driver, which it should be because normally in this old tractor of mine, it's aimed at being a GPS. So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's not really set up for a live stream, and yet here we are, live streaming, and it's amazing. It's absolutely fascinating stuff. You think about it before, if you wanted to share live your opinion, maybe not your opinion, that might be a wrong term. Sorry, let me pass this truck quickly. But before, if you wanted to share your opinion, or if you wanted to, it would have to be like a large production company with massive cameras, all these massive equipment, and so on. And now, 2024, here we are, we're live streaming from a phone, and it has the potential of reaching literally any number of people. In this case, couple, I don't know, it's minuscule on the screen, by the way. So, 12 people, 10 people, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But there are obviously channels with massive followings, where they can stream to hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people. And it's just fascinating how much life has changed in 2024, where, your opinion you can share quite freely, as far as I know, quite freely on the internet, and it's all good. I wonder if it's a little bit better in the car now to do this. There we go. Oh, look at that. So much better. You can actually see me now. So within the last 10, 15 minutes, the sun's come up enough to actually, you can see me. So, it's fascinating stuff. This is the kind of stuff that, I don't want to say keeps you up at night, but it's definitely the kind of stuff that makes you think about life just a little bit. I don't know, it makes me think about life a little bit more than what it did before. Because as life progresses, as life, I don't know, internet gets better, as, I don't know, the platform stability. 5 years ago, you couldn't do, I don't think you could have done this on YouTube. In fact, 5 years ago on YouTube, I was 100% a consumer. So maybe you could have gone live 5 years ago. I don't know. But here we are, 2024. Oh, maybe you probably could have. I mean, 5 years back, that's 2019. So yeah, you probably could have gone live. So never mind, don't listen to me, that's what I'm saying. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was still 100% a consumer on YouTube. I wasn't making videos, going live, sharing my opinion, not really. So, this to me is absolutely fascinating. 100% fascinating. But I'll see if I can share my Burger King, possible burger this afternoon. I think it would be riveting watching, don't you guys think? Fat bloke with a with a white beard eating an impossible burger and sharing his opinion. I'm not so sure I would want to watch that. My goodness, what was I thinking? Who would want to watch that? I doubt I would want to watch it. I wouldn't want to watch it. In fact, I have never watched it. So let's scrap that idea immediately. That would be absolutely embarrassing. Um, but regardless, every now and then I come up with a genius idea. Then when I think about it, I realize, oh, mate, you should have kept quiet on that one. But anyways, it was a fascinating conversation. Myself and a teammate of mine, who I properly enjoy working with, had this fantastic conversation about it. She explained to me how she made it. I don't know whether I would ever want to put that much effort into making something I have no interest in ever eating. I'm sorry, I'm just honest when I say that. So, riveting stuff. Maybe one day when I'm bored, I try and make it, but no, why? Anyway, that's just me. Enough about that. So, Saturday morning, getting ready. Apparently, it's 86. I think I mentioned this before. Apparently, it's 86. Boys will appreciate that because we have some grass to mow, and my middle boy normally on a Sunday he takes his girlfriend out to like McDonald's or something. So I best go to the bank and get some money for him because the poor kid. So here's the disconnect, and I understand now what people say. Even though I didn't understand the fact then because I mean, I applied online when we moved to the US. I applied online 17, 18 years back, 15 years back, I don't know, a couple of years back. I applied online, got a call, got a job. So I'm not entirely sure why the kid's struggling to apply online, get a job. I don't see that's the thing. I don't understand that. Like, but he's apparently fine, but he's struggling to get a job. He left the last company he worked at, and that must have been April of this year. Now he did have some money saved up, but that money is spent now. I mean, we're talking April of this year. That's May, June, July, August. So that's a solid 4 months. I'm actually shocked and surprised that he's savings lost at this point. But regardless, it's gone. Let's just say that. So he will have to people have to find a new job. And he apparently applied somewhere and apparently he spoke to the manager. And apparently someone has to approve his schedule. And once that's done, start working. Riveting stuff, I know. But that's the reality. And we're talking about that must have been a week ago. So I also don't think that people are like desperate to have an 18-year-old or 19-year-old working for them anymore. So my wife said she's taking the youngest for his license um, because she wants him to start driving. Now the middle one has zero interest, absolutely zero interest. I told him, my boy, Dad's not getting any younger, am I? So you're going to have to one day get seriously comfortable driving so you can drive your old dad around. And he said, yeah. we'll see about that. Well, apparently, we will see about that. Oh, just saw myself in there on the screen. My apologies, I haven't brushed my beard or anything this morning. I just got up, took the message to work. It's something that I like to do for her. So during the week when I go to the office, if she goes in, obviously I can't take her. But when she works on a weekend, it's something that I want to do for her. Take her to work, then go back in the afternoon and pick her up. Sorry if the phone's a bit wobbly. Um, Normally it doesn't bug me because all I do is I look at the GPS normally. But I suppose when I'm driving, the road surface isn't 100% level, whatnot. So if it wobbles, I apologize for that. But anyways, so I like to take it in when she works over a weekend. I like to take it into work. Uh, Gives me some time away from home where I can, clear my head. Now recently I started live streaming, which is also clearing my head, talking to a camera, uh, just get off your chest what's on it, hopefully nothing major. Well, it's never really anything major. I mean, what's the worst that can happen to me? Um, and all my boys are basically, well, they're all out of school. My youngest is now in college, so he's kind of loving it. Well, that's what he's saying. He's saying, "Dad, I'm loving it. Good on you, mate." Um, Whereas my middle son, I don't know whether the kid's like me. Maybe I was just as confused as he is now when I left school. And yeah, my eldest, he's out of state. He's doing good. Um, and then I have Hagen in school. Daddy's little baby girl who wants to become a YouTuber one day. She is absolutely. There's this guy, Preston Plays. He got married to another YouTuber, Brianna, and she watches some of his stuff for hours. And then there's this other guy, and just so we're clear, she wants to move to Texas because she believes all great YouTubers are Texans. I mean, I can't fault the girl's logic. You know? Little 10-year-old little girl. No, mate, you've got to go. Go, 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 go. Apparently not. Um, I've never seen it where I have to go while there's a pedestrian waiting. Here in the US, that's unheard of. But listen, I'm not going to argue. If I don't have to sit there and wait for 5 minutes, I'll take that as a massive win. But yeah, so have a comfortable existence at the moment. My goodness. Um, so I don't have that much to get off my chest. Not really. Comfortable life, comfortable living, great wife, great kids. Love my kids. My son and I, the eldest one, and I, we're having this absolutely fascinating conversation about a couple of shows that we're watching. The kid's like 7 hours drive away from me, so it's not like we could pop over. But he's telling me we can have like watch parties and so on. said, my boy, if that makes you happy, Dad will install whatever it is. Sounds like fun. So we'll see. Now I'm learning to be a YouTuber, so my daughter can experience, well, have a great experience. It's something she wants to do. She wants to be a great YouTuber, so she wants us to move to Texas. I don't know whether I'm Texas material. It's a bit hot there during the summer. I don't know. Anyways, I think this is normally a good time and space to call the stream. Can only waffle on for so long, and there's only so much I can expose to you guys, to bear. But I do thank you for joining in this morning. It was just lovely. It was such a wonderful drive out this morning. So I do want to thank you all for joining. And yeah, I'll see you guys pretty soon. Well, let me know, by the way, if I should do a live stream on the Impossible Burger. I think it would be kind of fascinating to see what anybody thinks. But yeah, this is me calling it. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful Saturday, and talk soon. Goodbye.